Akshaye Khanna is back, and again he's in a different avatar. We have not seen him before as Shukracharya for the movie Mahakali, and this is a war cry they are putting out. Quite long, almost 3 minutes long. So maybe we'll get some visuals from the film, a film which has been in the making for a long time, and it's part of the PVCU that Prasanth Varma has been creating. And there have been a lot of controversies also surrounding him and his films and everything else. So without getting into all that, let's just check this out and check out Akshaye Khanna's what he has done this time around. After all that humongous success he got, the stardom and limelight he got after Dhurandhar. Oh, what? Like a sacrifice? Ooh, that's a cool shot.
समुद्र मंथन के समय देवों एवं असुरों के समान श्रमदान करने के पश्चात विष्णु ने केवल देवों को अमृत प्रदान किया. ये धर्म है या अधर्म?
Ooh, scary looking.
इंद्र के सिंहासन का अधिकार हमसे छीन लिया गया. ये धर्म है या अधर्म? समस्त असुर जाति को पाताल में ढकेल कर 14 लोक के द्वार बंद कर दिए गए. ये धर्म है या अधर्म?
All right. Universe of Hanu-Man. Hey.
केवल 14 दिनों में असुरों का विजय घोष हमारे कानों में गूंज उठेगा. सदैव के लिए
Okay.
असुरगण मुक्त हो जाएंगे.
Quite green screen looking, but okay. Ooh, that is cool. All right. So is the villain? I thought it's gonna be like the mentor. Mahakali.
रक्त बीज मानव जाति का सर्वनाश कर दो.
All right. So Rakt Beej is the Mahakali. Ooh, that look. IMAX 3D, Dolby, D-Box, 4DX, everything, ScreenX. Interesting. So, this, I recently found out that Indra Dev is not one god or one, it's a post, and there have been multiple, who attain that throne of Indra, and that's why Indrajit, Ravan's, son, I think he also got the name Indra because of that, because he defeated whoever hold the post of Indra, and he, defeated him, so he got that name Indra. So that's I recently found out, again something. There's so many things about, our culture and our epics, and so it's fascinating. There's so much we can explore, and we have not done that. And see, the budgets, I know it's not, they are not working at a humongous budget, so I'm not gonna, focus too much on the visual effects. I think it's especially the green, like this is green screen. They've shot him live action played and screen screen, and they are not looking that great, but it's serviceable. If I understand the story, if I understand how it's rated well, if it services the storytelling, that's good enough. I don't need very ultra realistic or amazing looking visual effects. That's not my expectation from a film which doesn't have that kind of a budget. So it's more, I'm more excited about the concept, the ideas, the storytelling. Even Hanu-Man, they had a low budget, but it's serviceable. watchable. It's fun, and I think the last shot of Hanuman where Lord Hanuman actually appears, with the Hanuman Chalisa playing, that was outstanding, goosebumps. So that movie is also coming with their star, it's starring Rakesh Shetty. So not sorry, Rishabh Shetty, and I don't know what's happening with that. We haven't heard anything about that also. But I was expecting Shukracharya to be the mentor, but yeah, I remember now Shukracharya was in this also, right? Mahavatar Narasimha, and he bring these two brothers who kind of take over heavens and everything. So there's so much story about Asurs versus Devtas. There's so much going on there. I think there's so much depth and storylines and concepts that can be explored, but we haven't done that. And finally, I think we're getting to a point where we do that. So cool ideas, cool depiction of it in this war cry. Rakta Beej is, I guess, he's gonna be the main villain. Here is this again. I think it's a human who's in the costume. That's better than instead of going for a VFX heavy thing. And then we get Mahakali, and the way she looks up and the hands come up with all the different weapons she's holding looks amazing. So visually definitely looks much better than what we saw in Hanu-Man. So definitely an upgrade from that, and that's a good thing. There's improvement. Excited. I just hope we get some serious storytelling. Even Hanu-Man, they kind of played as a superhero spoof kind of stuff. Then there's of course superhero supervillain thing going on. Then there's a comedy angle, romance angle. Like it was a typical massy hero film, and then there was this concept which was structured around the story. So I hope now they don't need to do that. People like that film. They got the money for it. The film did way well than what was it could have been expected. So I hope now they use that to tell serious stories, just to focus on the concept, the ideas, and don't try to go here and there with the different kind of dance and song and comedy and unnecessary stuff. This is what I'm excited to see, the focus on this. So this has definitely made me happy. I'm excited. Akshaye Khanna looks really cool, and this definitely gives me confidence for what to expect coming ahead. We have a release date? Yeah, we do. Next year. Oh my god. Oh, it's 8. Okay, January. Not too far. I think we are already 8 months into this year, so not 4 months to go only. I thought next year 8th is next August. I'm like, okay, that's too much, but okay. Makes sense. I think Hanu-Man also released at a similar time. But let me know what you think in the comments below.